What if I told you your will could say everything is equal, your trust could confirm it, and your children would still receive nothing? It sounds impossible, but it happens more often than families realize. And when it does, the damage is permanent. Let me explain. A family believed everything was clear. 3 children, equal distribution. That was the promise for decades. The will said it. The trust confirmed it. There was no confusion, no conflict, no reason to doubt the plan. But when the estate was finally settled, 2 of the children discovered they would receive almost nothing. The house worth millions was no longer part of the estate. The life insurance policy had already been redirected. The retirement accounts were gone. Even the brokerage and bank accounts had been structured to pass directly to one person. Everything had been moved, not through the will, not through the trust, but through something most families overlook: beneficiary designations. These are the silent instructions attached to specific assets. They determine who receives those assets upon death. And here is the critical part that most people do not understand. Beneficiary designations override your will. They override your trust completely. If an account names one person, that person gets everything, regardless of what your estate plan says. That means your entire plan can be bypassed without ever being formally changed. This is where things become dangerous, because changing a beneficiary designation is simple. It usually requires nothing more than signing a form. No court involvement, no formal witnesses in many cases, no oversight. One signature can redirect an entire inheritance, and these changes are private. Family members are not notified. There is no public record. There is no automatic way to detect what has been changed. By the time anyone discovers it, the person has passed away, and the assets have already been transferred. At that point, the damage is done. In many elder abuse cases, this is not random or accidental. It is intentional and strategic. It often follows a pattern. It starts with access. Someone becomes closely involved in the elder's life, a caregiver, a family member, or someone the elder begins to rely on. Over time, that person gains trust and influence. Then the changes begin. One account is updated, then another, then another. Life insurance policies are modified. Retirement accounts are redirected. Bank accounts are converted. Property ownership is altered, sometimes by adding a joint tenant. Each step may seem small on its own, but together they create a complete shift. By the time the elder passes away, nearly every major asset has been structured to bypass the estate plan. The will still exists, the trust still exists, but they are empty. A lifetime of planning is effectively erased. What makes this even more concerning is the timing. These changes often occur when the individual is most vulnerable: during illness, during cognitive decline, during periods of isolation from family. In some cases, changes are made when the person is hospitalized, medicated, or unable to fully understand what they are signing. The person facilitating these changes is often the same person controlling access to information, controlling communication, and limiting outside involvement. This is not just a technical legal issue. It is a form of manipulation and control. And in many cases, it rises to the level of financial exploitation. So how can you recognize it before it is too late? There are consistent warning signs: sudden changes across multiple financial accounts. A single individual becomes the primary or sole beneficiary of everything. Unusual financial activity that does not match prior intentions, increased secrecy around finances, isolation from other family members, confusion when discussing money or recent decisions. These patterns matter because once the assets transfer through beneficiary designations, recovering them is not simple. Unlike a will or trust dispute, where assets may remain under court supervision, these assets are transferred immediately. The person who received them already has control. Recovering them requires legal action, strong evidence, and often a lengthy process. Even then, success is not guaranteed. This is why prevention is critical. Families should understand what accounts exist and how they are structured. Beneficiary designations should be reviewed regularly and aligned with the overall estate plan. It is not enough to create a will or trust and assume everything is covered. It must all work together. If a parent is aging or becoming more dependent, it is important to stay involved, stay connected, pay attention to changes in behavior, decision-making, and financial activity. Small warning signs often appear long before major damage is done, and if something does not feel right, do not ignore it. Early action can make the difference between prevention and recovery. Here's the reality most families only understand after it is too late. Estate planning is not just about documents, it is about coordination and oversight. If beneficiary designations are not aligned with the plan itself can fail completely. So take this seriously. Ask questions, review accounts, confirm designations, keep communication open within the family, because something as simple as a single form can override years of planning. And when that happens, the loss is not only financial, it affects relationships, trust, and the legacy a family intended to preserve. Make sure your plan cannot be quietly undone. San Francisco Bay Area and throughout California. You can call us today at 916-313-3030. We look forward to hearing from you.